We used to call each other Hun. Then about 10 years ago, that became Attila.
Severance Season 2 just dropped its wildest episode yet. Episode 6 is a roller coaster of twists, betrayals, and a cliffhanger that's left fans screaming. Mark's fate hangs in the balance, Dylan's marriage implodes, and Lumon's secrets get even darker. Let's jump right into it. The complex love, triangle, and pregnancy plot hits.
What happened? Like, I feel like you have every right.
No, I don't want her memory. I want my own. Would you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
First, let's talk romance and mystery. Severance Season 2 isn't just about corporate conspiracies, it's also about the entanglements in Mark's personal life. The episode hints at an intriguing pregnancy plotline. Remember those babies in the opening credits? Many viewers are speculating that it's a clue. Mark's romantic history now involves multiple characters. He's been involved with Helly, Helena, and even Gemma. What's really interesting is the way his innie and outie are set to clash. The innie's feelings for Helly and the outie's affection for Gemma might not just be two sides of the same coin. They might be on a collision course. And then there's Helena. When Mark notices her odd behavior, especially when she mistakenly calls Gemma Hannah, it suggests that Helena might be hiding deeper knowledge about Gemma's past. This only complicates Mark's emotional state, hinting that the reintegration process might bring more than just memories. It could expose tangled relationships and force him to question what love means when your identity is split. It's a brilliant way for the show to build tension. Not only are we watching a man struggle with internal conflict, but his romantic life is poised to become a battleground for his very identity. Dylan's domestic drama.
You didn't tell me how to go. You went back to Lumon, right?
Oh,
That good?
they canceled it. I didn't see him. You.
Moving on to another character, Dylan. In episode 6, we get more insight into Dylan's troubled home life. His wife, Gretchen, seems to be hiding a truth that's only adding fuel to the fire. When Gretchen lies about her meeting with Dylan's innie, it isn't just a simple fib. It's a sign of deeper emotional complexities at play. The fact that Gretchen might be favoring the innie over the outie introduces a whole new layer of conflict in their relationship. It makes us wonder, could this be the start of a bigger fallout? Possibly even a divorce? Dylan's struggle isn't isolated to his professional or inner life. It's affecting his entire existence. And as the narrative unfolds, these domestic tensions serve as a mirror to the larger, more systemic conflicts within Lumon. Dylan's storyline reminds us that in Severance, every personal conflict has broader implications, making even the smallest lie potentially catastrophic. The mysterious case of Ms. Huang and Milchick's warning.
I feel I should remind you, you cannot graduate from this fellowship until I have deemed you wintertide material.
Another intriguing subplot involves Ms. Huang and Milchick's stern warning. During the episode, Milchick lays down the law. Ms. Huang must complete her fellowship at Lumon or miss out on the elusive Wintertide program. Although we're still in the dark about what Wintertide actually means, this subplot suggests that even the younger employees are caught in Lumon's complex and, frankly, unsettling system. Ms. Huang's robotic demeanor and her detachment from the severed workers hint that there might be something deeply off about her role in the company. Is she a pawn in a larger game? Or is there more to her character than meets the eye? Milchick's threat forces us to consider the stakes involved in being part of Lumon's inner circle, a constant reminder that failure might come at a steep, personal cost. This subplot not only deepens the mystery surrounding Lumon, but also emphasizes that no one is safe, even those who seem peripheral. Memory, time gaps, and dual timelines. Let's now delve into one of the most thought-provoking aspects of this episode, Mark's experience with time and memory. The show introduces the idea that Mark's innie and outie live in two distinct timelines. This isn't just a narrative gimmick, it's a critical part of his identity crisis. Throughout the episode, we see subtle crossovers and time gaps that hint at a deeper cognitive dissonance.
That was another crossover memory. A recent one, that's good.
Before reintegration, his two selves had their own separate experiences. But as they start to overlap, Mark is confronted with an unsettling duality. His sense of self begins to fracture. This is vividly portrayed through the strange crossovers in his memories, making the audience question the nature of time and personal identity in this universe. It's a cerebral moment that ties into one of the show's central themes, the struggle to define oneself amidst conflicting realities. And with each revelation, we're left pondering whether integration will bring clarity or chaos. Dinner table mysteries: Irving, Burt, and Fields.
Who the hell are you? It's a joke. Oh, come on in. Hey. Oh.
One of the more subtle yet disturbing scenes occurs during the dinner conversation with Irving, Burt, and Fields. The dialogue is laden with cryptic references to religion, morality, and personal pasts. Fields' comment about sending Burt to work for Lumon to secure his place in heaven is as eerie as it is puzzling. The dinner table scene is rife with tension. Burt's correction of Fields, stating that the severance procedure didn't even exist 20 years ago.
It wasn't 10 years ago, it was 20.
No.
Yes.
Didn't the first severed office open 12 years ago?
Yes, it did.
Raises critical questions about his true past and loyalties. Could Burt have been with Lumon long before the procedure was ever conceived? And what does that say about the company's deeper, darker history? This conversation is a masterclass in subtle exposition. Every word seems to be a clue, hinting at larger conspiracies within Lumon. It's a moment that makes you wonder who can really be trusted in this twisted game. It's clear that the characters are not only dealing with their own inner demons, but are also entangled in a broader, more insidious plot. Drummond's shadow over Irving. Right after the unsettling dinner conversation, where Burt, Irving, and Fields traded cryptic hints about Lumon's murky past, another eerie clue emerges. We catch a glimpse of someone lurking behind the scenes, someone whose presence deepens the mystery. In Irving's box, the documents are being scrutinized by a man sporting a frolic tattoo. This unmistakable detail identifies him as Drummond, Lumon's formidable global management operative. Drummond's covert appearance isn't random. His break-in at Irving's home, timed right after Irving departs for dinner, suggests a troubling level of surveillance and possibly a green light from Burt. It signals that Irving's every move is being monitored, and his Audi is now in grave danger. With Lumon's high-ranking officials pulling strings from the shadows, Irving's fate hangs by a thread. Helena's revelation and the chip flooding.
I'm Helena Egan. I work at Lumon.
Yeah, no, I know who you are.
Finally, let's discuss Helena's role in Mark's decision to flood his chip. In the episode, a seemingly casual diner conversation takes a sharp turn when Helena's behavior becomes strangely dissonant. When she mistakenly calls Gemma by the wrong name.
Been through so much with losing your wife and all. Hannah.
Gemma.
Mark senses that something is seriously
Gemma.
amiss. This isn't just a case of misidentification. It's a signal that Helena might be hiding key information about Gemma, information that could potentially unravel Lumon's secrets. Convinced by this odd behavior, Mark rushes back and makes the life-altering decision to flood his chip. The process, as we saw, triggers a violent physical reaction in him. This moment is pivotal. It's the culmination of mounting tensions and the convergence of personal and professional stakes. Mark's collapse isn't merely a physical reaction. It's a symbol of his internal fragmentation and the looming threat of complete reintegration, where memories, identities, and loyalties will collide head-on. As we watch him fall, the episode leaves us with an aching cliffhanger. We're left to wonder, will Mark survive this dangerous leap? And what secrets will his reintegrated self uncover?
I was thinking.
Yeah, look, I'm already trying something else.
In conclusion, Episode 6 of Severance Season 2 is a masterful blend of psychological drama, intricate character development, and bold narrative choices. It challenges our perceptions of identity, love, and loyalty while deepening the mystery that is Lumon. From Mark's harrowing decision to the subtle clues scattered in every conversation, the episode leaves us eagerly anticipating what comes next. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think will happen next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.